What's up? This first one of these. I want to just give a little bit more context on what all we're working on and what has happened in the last month. So, if you're reading this, this is showing our June 2022 update. In the last couple updates, we've been pretty vocal about how our ARR growth has been the metric we've been focused on. It's been pretty flat, just out of full transparency for the last 3 months. We've been really focused on ways to improve that. So this will cover how we've been able to finally cross over that and get some more momentum here. These are metrics, member metrics, total monthly revenue, ARR. So what went right this week and this month? We tested out the idea of offering a free trial to members. We used MemberSpace as our back end. So you can see this has resulted in some growth here on the paid side. I think this member will convert. So then at the end of the month, we will have 26 paid members. Our goal from the beginning of the year was just to have the community run and sponsored by the members and not be relying on outside advertising dollars. This lets us do that, and we're converting at a relatively good clip, so we feel confident there. Let's see, we touched on that. On the Talent Collective side, I'm not able to show a screenshot of this, but our Talent Collective essentially lets members of Confluence indicate whether or not they're looking for new roles in venture. They can choose to be anonymous, and then they choose what their ideal work preferences look like, whether that's sector, stage, geographies they want to work in. And then we go to businesses and we will connect the dots there and then stay out of the way. We've had 4 new businesses sign up, which is big because they're the ones that are actually paying money for that. If you're a business and you want to get access to 100 plus candidates, all with venture experience, we have to say no to a lot of people. We can help you with that. And if you just want to follow this link, we will walk you through how to sign up and get more value from us. Began a referral program for the newsletter. Shout out Beehive for making that super easy. I don't know if any of you guys noticed this, but we'll start having this at the bottom of each newsletter. And if you want to just share this with your network, we'll actually incentivize you to do that now, where if you share it with a certain number of people, you'll unlock more stuff from us. We're going to continue to build out what that reward programs look like. But today, it'll primarily be merch and some of the digital products that we've started actually selling. You'll get it for free in exchange for spreading the word. And then lastly, on what went right this month, we started a new newsletter focused on jobs. We want to double down on what's actually working on a marketing perspective. Newsletter obviously seems to have worked for the last year. And within that, like the larger newsletter, the jobs piece seems to be one of the most clicked resources that we offer week in and week out. So we want to double down on that and have a separate newsletter totally dedicated to the jobs featured on a job board. Let's see if I have an example. Yeah, this is just showing some numbers on it. So I have solid open rate, really solid click-through rate. And I'm sure a lot of you have already seen this, but we will just feature the roles that are shown in the job board here. So hopefully more value to you as the reader and a lot more value to the companies that are sharing their roles within the job board. What went wrong? So we've had low demand on the agency side. For those of you that don't know, we run a small agency where we're essentially just taking the knowledge of what we've done with Confluence and helping funds and companies become more community driven so they can have larger moats around their business. I've just had slow demand on that for the last month or two, but thinking through ways to fix that. And then we touched on this last month, but syndicate deals are just slowing down a pretty good amount just due to the drawback within the larger market. We'll see what changes there, but just something we're monitoring. As a reminder, if you want to see our deal flow, choose the ones that you actively want to invest in. You can just back us following this link here. And for media, we'll link all these in the newsletter, but dropped a lot. I think this is our most busy month of media publishings. And then finishing with an asks, touched on this earlier, but the Talent Collective, if you guys want to see all the talent within Confluence that's looking for new roles, as a business, all you got to do is sign up to our Talent Collective. We actually even sweeten the deal and give the first month free using this code here. And yeah, if you decide you don't want to keep seeing the people, you can obviously back out without paying us. But if you do, would love to start sending you better candidates. So that's our update. Hope that was interesting.